Good evening, everyone. Good evening. The Premier League match between West Ham United and Manchester United played today at the London Stadium was boring, to be honest. Really, really boring. Final result, the game ended 1-1 after a very tight contest. Not boring on West Ham side, boring Man United side. Tomáš Souček put West Ham ahead early in the second half around 50th minute. Benjamin Šeško scored a late stoppage time equaliser for Manchester United to rescue a point. It was a very disappointing game for Manchester United fans. If you have watched Manchester United in their last 4 Premier League games and you watch them today, you'll be like, what is going on? So that's what we're going to be talking about. I am Kof and my son Kelv is here, and this is Father and Son Football Podcast. So, Kelv, how are you doing? How are you feeling after that game? You are a Man United fan.
Not good.
How are you feeling?
Not good.
What do you make of the game at all?
It's just boring, terrible football.
Why?
Like, from the start, West Ham played better than us. They organised better than us. Somerville was causing us problems on the left side. Bowen played well, even held off Luke Shaw. So the ball could be played in behind, and that's how West Ham scored their first goal.
Yeah.
And the whole attack today was just terrible. Wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
And Wemby wasn't good enough. Ahmad had glimpses here and there, but as a whole, not as good as he normally is. Cunha wasn't good. Bruno even wasn't good. The only players I really see showed me a bit of heart and really showed me they want to be here today was Mainu, Casemiro, Maguire, Martinez. There's nothing Lamans could have done about that goal, but even at times, Lamans was like trying to be like, he was waiting for players to fight pressure on him before he kicks the ball, and I don't really like.
That's one thing you should stop doing.
I didn't really like that today because it's just.
Arsenal goalkeeper Ray had done that many times, and it cost him trying to do tippy-tappy around the ball. Just kick the ball away. So Lamans, I saw him. He's been doing that a lot this game. But on the whole, does it surprise you that it's the same Manchester United team that won 4 games in a row and beating the best teams in the Premier League? Does it surprise you?
No, because this is Manchester United Football Club, and I told you we'll end up beating all these teams, 40 all these teams. And then when it comes to teams like West Ham relegation side, we'll end up losing or drawing to them. And I said that in the last podcast.
Yeah, you actually said that. Yeah.
I'm not surprised about the result. And I think our next game's against Newcastle at Old Trafford. I think we might not even win that. I think we'll draw to them at most. I don't, because with the Manchester United, we'll beat all these top 10 sides, even top 14 teams in the Prem, play good football around them, nick a point here and there against these, man. And when it comes to teams like West Ham and Tottenham and that, although we beat Tottenham, to be fair, when it comes to West Ham and other teams like Burnley, we even struggled against. With Wolves, we didn't even beat. So it's just like when we get these teams, we just somehow struggle against them.
Yeah, what I saw today, just like as if they're still playing under Amorim.
Yeah, it's like today.
So let me ask you this: so what didn't work for Man United? What have they not done today?
They didn't play that football. West Ham didn't allow us to play.
They still have every player in their positions.
Yeah.
So what went wrong for Manchester United?
West Ham just didn't let us play from the start. They were just better than us. I feel like.
Didn't let you play how?
Like, there's a structure that we set up in where we get the ball, we knock it about, we hold it, and we also look to score from set pieces as well.
I didn't see any set pieces today.
West Ham then allow us to break our game down and play our football and try to score goals.
So what were West Ham doing?
West Ham really set up in a very defensive unit.
Yeah.
So with West Ham, it's very hard to break them down, even though they're not picking up loads of wins and they're sitting 18th in the Prem. In their last 5 games, they've done really well against teams, and they're set up in a defensive structure and a defensive unit, which allows them to break out, play from the back, and look to play into the midfield or look to get the ball to Somerville, who scored 5 out of 5 in his last games.
Yeah.
And that's how I said look to get the ball out to their two best wide players, Somerville and Bowen. Look to get them the ball and let them do the rest. And that's what they did today. And that's how Souček scored his goal.
Yeah. That is Souček. I look after the game. I look at his statistics. Their match statistics came on the screen. 36 touches throughout the whole game, and he got a goal.
Yeah,
I'm thinking that it's only 36 touches in the whole 90 minutes.
Yeah,
that is you'll be expecting like 50 or 70 or 100 touches.
Yeah,
36.
Yeah.
And he got a goal.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So, what happened for Manchester United from now? What are you going to work on? Because clearly, the way it is now, what happened today? Carrick looking at that thinking, no, we haven't done well. I think in his post-match interview, he said, there's a lot we are still learning. There's a lot to work on. I think him watching that game today, he must be thinking, no, we have to work better than this. And after all, Man United hasn't got any other European games or anything. It's just Premier League. So that's all he needs to focus on.
Yeah.
So I think he should be doing better next time against Newcastle, 21st February, I think. On Saturday, 8 p.m. kickoff for Manchester United and Newcastle. Anyway, there's this thing going on the social media. There's a Man United fan.
Yeah.
That's why he's not gonna cut his hair until Man United wins the 5th Premier League game
in a
row.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who is that guy?
It's a guy on TikTok. He's been growing out his hair ever since Amorim was appointed last year.
Amorim.
And he said
that's more than a year ago.
He said that he's not cutting his hair until Manchester United win 5 games in a row, and it was the 4th one. All we had to do was win today, and it'll be 5. He probably booked an appointment with his barber, thinking it's West Ham.
to cut his hair tomorrow, and now he has to postpone it. I'll probably call the barber later on in the night or in the morning and say, "Please, sorry, mate. My team didn't win, so I need to wait for." He has to wait till 21st February to see if Man United is going to beat Newcastle.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Because it's 5 games in a row, Dad.
No, he said
he's not going to win until Man United win 5 games in a row. And this was our 5th game. And if we won this, that's 5 in a row.
So he has to start
all over again until we win 5 games in a row.
Oh, my gosh. I wonder how his hair looks like by now. It's unbelievable. Okay. All right. So, to be fair, Man United has done really poorly, isn't it? It's done really poorly. And they need to pick up and work on that. Anyway, that's all we want to talk about, listeners. That is all we want to talk about. So if you love Premier League match reactions, deep analysis, and real football debate, this is the Father and Son Football Podcast is the podcast for you. So subscribe for our weekly Premier League reactions and breaking football stories and Father and Son Football debate. So thank you very much for listening. If you like what you hear, then by all means, like and subscribe. See you next time.